Jaws.
Really?
Jaws isn't scary.
Terrifying.
The one giant plot hole in Jaws I no one ever thinks about is
How does the shark breathe underwater?
you just don't need you don't have to go in the water.
No,
They
that's not a
want to.
plot
It's
hole.
summer. You can't keep trim like that out of the water and the heat.
No way, because they damn hot. You know what I'm saying?
Little coos.
You know what-
That's their coot.
That's
their
what Matt
cooter.
Peak.
Yeah.
That's what you call your fiance, trim, right?
Not until she's your wife. Then she can't do anything about it.
play find the sea cucumber.
I haven't even mentioned our sponsor, Mac Weldon, who sponsored this episode. We'll hear more from them from the end of the show.
How exciting.
Your first question this week comes from just a lump of Canadium. Elise has been elected Prime Minister of Canada with the rest of the
A
Funhaus
woman?
crew as her cabinet.
Whoa!
What are your plans for the true North, strong and free? Is that what you call yourselves?
Yeah. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Now do it in French.
Terre de nos aïeux, ton français de fleurs
That's fake. She made that up.
Say boring.
She's making that up.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's making that up. Elise, you're Prime Minister now. So what are your plans? I want to find out what you're going to do first as Prime Minister of Canada.
I guess just because Justin Trudeau, he made a cabinet that represented all people of Canada. He had people of different or different, races, nationalities.
Absolutely.
And
It was very gay.
he had an equal balance of men and women. So I'm gonna turn back time a little bit.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be all of you guys.
White guys with beards.
White man, back on top.
work done.
I want to be Wolverine.
Alice, Canada.
Wait, he's Canadian.
Can I be in charge of energy?
Absolutely. What's your first initiative?
Burn a lot of coal. That way we burn out that ozone layer. We get the
Yeah.
summer weather
I
up
like
in
the
Canada
way he
all
thinks.
year round.
I like the way he thinks.
Schnick, schnick, I say.
Bruce, I'm making you my maple syrup minister, but people have started using maple syrup as lube.
What? Ew.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, how are you
sticky.
gonna deal with that?
That's
It's sticky.
disgusting. Yeah, that's
frictional.
sticky.
How are you gonna deal with that?
I'll add a little Astroglide to every bottle of Canada's famous maple syrup.
You know what? That works for me. Adam, you're gonna be my minister of fisheries, but you can't stop
Easy.
smelling your fingers. What do you do?
I stopped fingering all the interns.
That's right.
Promises, promises.
You should do that.
We'll see.
Lawrence, you're gonna be my new minister. Actually, you're gonna be the head of the mounted police.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but there's a rabid moose problem
Oh dear.
happening. Oh,
No,
no, not
moose.
the deers. the moose. Do you kill the moose?
Uh-oh.
The symbol of Canada.
I do, but I erase the footage and then say that we set it free in a field somewhere.
You mean Greenland?
Yeah. Throw it on a boat.
What's Matt Peak?
Minister of Entertainment. So like all the big Canadian pop stars like
He'd be good at
Drake,
that. He'd be good at
Justin
that.
Bieber, you gotta manage those.
Yeah,
Do you know how to manage personalities, Matt Peak?
I will figure it out.
No, Matt, you're fired.
Next question, all of time, all of space. Masturbating before making a big decision is a good way to clear your mind and make good choices. If you could go back in time and jerk it before a major life event of yours, where/when would you go back to?
This is a difficult question to answer considering I've jerked it before I've made every decision in my life, big or small,
for
including
you.
being on this show.
Good for you. Yeah. That's why. Oh, you just did.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I masturbated before I started at Funhaus.
Your big first.
But what you guys didn't know is I came in early that
Yeah, we know.
morning. You know what I'm saying?
Early is the name of this tissue.
And I made sure to masturbate at every one of our desks. Have you guys ever touched the underside of your desk? You haven't, and it's sticky.
I thought it was maple syrup.
That was
with
maple syrup,
Astroglide.
yeah.
I was like, this is sticky yet glidey.
I have a day for you. September 10th, 2001.
You masturbated before that day?
No, I didn't. That was the problem. Oh. Imagine if my head was clear, I would have said, they're gonna hit it, they're gonna attack.
Wow, if only you'd done it.
I would have been a hero.
I will typically masturbate before I donate sperm.
You didn't masturbate before the show today,
I
did you?
know. I'm a little lightheaded, but I don't want any of my good ones getting out there in the world. I want to give them the backup dummies.
Your bad stern?
I give away my bad stern.
Lawrence release?
Probably before Joel left.
Oh, that
Before
was a
he
big day.
told us he was
That was a
leaving.
big day.
I wish I had, kind of like flicked one out.
He would have gone into the women's room like he does
Yep.
and come across you, and you would have come across him.
He would have said, you know what? I'll stay.
You've convinced me. Peek.
I'd probably go back and tell myself to stop because you've probably already done it twice that day.
Probably.
What a perv! Wow, you're a pervert.
It used to be bad. It used to be real bad.
Somebody get HR over here.
Next question from CMYK Killa. I just got hired at GameStop. Does Lawrence and the gang have any tips for a new GameStop employee? My first tip, having never worked at one, would be to break street dates.
Every
All the
time.
time, because you accept cash for that, so that way there's no receipt to track it.
Yep.
And you get a little something for your pocket.
That's good.
I was going to say what you should do is you're going to get fired at GameStop regardless.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know you're going to get fired.
Or you're going to quit.
Or you're going to quit. So you just start stealing right away. As soon as you come in, you steal as many video games as you can.
Like during the interview, yeah.
Every single day during the interview too. Pocket them while you're interviewing. Yeah, that's
Velcro
right.
vest, stick it to yourself
and
like video power.
You get as many video games as you can, because then when you get fired or you quit, you got 700 video games. You could sell them all on eBay.
You could take them back to the GameStop.
You trade them in
Trade
for
them
a
in for
terrible
nothing.
deal,
Yeah,
but
get,
you know,
get your PowerPoints up or whatever.
I'd say if somebody comes in and they're not sure what game to buy, point them right toward Brink. Always try to sell Brink.
Big like that one.
So we can use this opportunity to educate as well as entertain.
Yeah.
Gutting is for the new game. They take the game out, which means they have to break shrink wrap. And they still sell it as new, which is a process customers love. So I say, spread the joy. Gut every game. Open them all up. Yank the discs out. Throw them. Who cares? You'll find them later. It's fine.
that's not new.
You take it in the back and shrink wrap it again.
No longer new. I need to smell that fresh, that Chinese
Yeah.
press.
Smell like fish.
Yeah, little child
Like a
hands
fishery.
from Foxconn putting it all together.
Matt Peak, what would you do at GameStop? A tip for an employee.
Every time our video comes on every other month, you obnoxiously grab all the customers' attention in the store and just
Point
point like, hey,
Yeah.
look at them.
Hey, they're really funny.
Yeah, look, burnouts.
Maybe you should subscribe to their channel, youtube.com/funhouse.
I wish they did these videos quarterly.
Paperback Writer writes, much like the tradition of athletes growing out their beards during the Stanley Cup playoffs, if you had to compete with other dominating YouTube channels for an important competition, what superstitious practice would Team Funhaus do in order to win the championship? Go Caps!
I say we grow out our pubes.
I'm already doing that.
Yeah, well, because we're in the middle of it. We're in the thick of it. Literally.
I've never shaved.
Luckiest guy in the room. Look at that.
Yeah, you bet.
I noticed mine was growing very heavily on the left side the other day, so I did trim it
you
up
had to
a little
balance
bit.
it out?
It looked like Steve Brul's hair.
Throws your hips all out of whack.
I do the thing where I do the priest thing, where I just completely shave it right above the shaft, but then I leave like some mutton chops.
Yeah, it's like a religious experience.
I'll say it.
What?
Well, never blow your nose. Collect all those boogers in your nose, but you never get them out.
Yeah.
You can't squeeze your nose either and squeeze them out like a tube of toothpaste. Can't do any of that. Boogers got to stay in the nose.
Like the more you get boogers, if you left boogers would eventually just fill up and stop, or would you get so many boogers that they would just keep growing like stalactites?
There was a kid in my second grade class refused to blow his nose or pick it, and it was just a solid mass. It was this disgusting green, and
Like it looked like a wax
I was just
statue?
like, please, just pick it. Do
Who's
something,
gonna-
blow
yeah.
it, anything.
There's this magic window where kids don't know how to wipe their nose and they always go up, and then they do that. Oh, it's the worst. Why do kids do that?
Well, they also pee like
I don't know.
this.
Why did you do that?
Oh, I do that. I do that still.
That's how I do, yeah. So you put your pants all the way down your ankles.
I gotta show off my pubes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we need to make a blood offering. Well, I mean, we don't have staff to spare, but we do have a lot of guests.
I would agree.
I mean, maybe Tucker comes by and
Grab their hand,
like
like, just
drain a
put it
little
in
bit of
this,
blood.
it's fine.
Well, you don't need to kill him, do you? You just get a little
no.
blood.
Still
You
blood,
knock
like-
him out, take his blood, and wake him up.
Won't know what happened.
we
Drink
can't
it?
afford him talking about it.
Gotta cut out his tongue. Two birds, one stone.
I'll invite him back.
It's gonna be like Sweeney Todd.
Just like Sweeney
Just
Todd.
like Sweeney Todd, everybody.
That's how I grow out my pubes, by the way. It has the white streak and then just coming out to the side.
So what I'm gonna do, best source of protein out there, canned tuna. Tuck it right up in nature's pocket right there. Just right up in the butt cheeks.
It'll absorb the protein.
Yeah, and then
slowly.
clamp down on it, and then the clamp reminds me to always be aware, alert, and attentive. And then the protein enters my bloodstream. The smell will always keep me calm and productive.
You'd be smart like a dolphin.
And you'll smell like a woman.
There's really no downside.
Beak?
Yeah, kind of along those lines. I think we just, get real stinky, and we're all kind of used to it, but the other team thinks it's awful, so it's a distraction, gives us the edge.
Beak's trying to cover up for himself.
Yeah, that too.
So everyone will be stinky.
Chom Pop, I make a living teaching piano lessons. What skill do you have that you could teach to kids one-on-one for 30 minutes a week?
I would teach them the art of lying, because there's one thing kids don't know how to do. It's lie.
so obvious
if you've
about
ever seen a kid lie, you know they're lying. So you got to teach them to, number one, always make eye contact, never blink, never touch themselves, scratch themselves, or do this. when they're lying.
All right.
Number 3, if somebody catches you in a lie again, because
Okay.
you always want to double down. Got to keep lying until basically that's it. You're done.
Why are you giving that away for free?
I'm not. I have to teach them 30
Yeah,
minutes.
it's the techniques.
Okay, yeah.
And it costs like $500, but I lie.
And then you go. I'll be right back. I'm getting cigarettes, son.
I would teach them capoeira, just
Dance
like in
fighting.
Only the Strong
Dance
with Mark
fighting.
Dacascos, and I would turn their life around, and then I'd ultimately, I think, bang their teacher. Is that who it was?
What movie is this that he's talking
Sweeney Todd is the
Very
movie.
similar plot line. I think I'd teach kids how to rollerblade, just in case it comes back.
They're up on those hoverboards. That's done. Something's got to fill its place, and it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
but just in case, rollerblades, you know.
There's an untapped business opportunity, something of a pyramid scheme. We're hearing a lot about trafficking, but what if you could teach kids to traffic other kids? But then they give all the proceeds to me because I'm the ringleader and I can beat them up because they're tiny.
Cool pyramid scheme.
I teach kids how to shave their legs, except it'd have to be every other week, and it'd mostly be us buying long pants.
Seems that they're not really any shaving at all. It's just more of a
That's
buying
why I
long
don't regret the
pants.
Sweeney Todd.
Buying long. Matt Peak?
I teach kids how to make your deodorant last. You don't have to put it on every day.
What?
Just make your own deodorant, kids. Some twigs, some leaves, pack it up in there, you're good.
Well, that's about 30 minutes, Mr. Peak. We gotta go.
Welcome
It's
back,
only been
Twigs.
24 minutes. What are you talking about?
Come back and smell my armpit.
All right, from Blue Colors, who had the raddest dad in the office.
It's so sad when he says had.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anybody have a dad that was a stuntman or anything?
Stuntman, no. Accountant, yes.
My dad really likes boats, but not like fast boats, like slow boats.
Slow
the
boats.
slowest, the better. And old, like if they're old and rotting, he
But
loves
like
them.
not even sailboats.
Sometimes they can have a sail, but that's a little too aggressive.
Journalist for a military hospital.
Oh yeah, he had a movie made about it.
That's pretty.
Nope,
That's
that's
not
my
his dad.
That's
uncle.
wrong now. My dad was a pastor of a church,
That's not bad.
so we talked to a lot of people.
My dad would build model trains.
Did he make
Recreation.
train noises with his mouth while he was like running
Yeah,
the
yeah, we were allowed to use them.
All right, Matt Peak, your dad did something cool. I know it. What did your dad do?
Highway maintenance.
This episode of Open House is brought to you by Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is better than whatever you're wearing right now. Mack Weldon believes in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. A couple clicks on their website, and you will be sitting pretty in the most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants that you'll ever wear. Mack Weldon also has a silver line of underwear and shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which means even if you stink, these won't. They want you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair, you can keep it and they will still refund you, no questions asked. Not only does Mack Weldon's underwear, socks, and shirts look good, they perform well too. They're perfect for the gym, going to work, out on a date, or just everyday life. So go to MackWeldon.com and get 20% off using promo code HAUS, H-A-U-S. Do yourself a favor, because Mack Weldon is better than whatever you're wearing right now. So, highway maintenance, huh?
Which
did he
highways
put down
did he
the
maintain?
cones?
Which ones? Was it the 101?
Yeah, he did the 101 a lot.
Wow!
But I bet he was laying a lot of pipe along the way.
I like to draw out goals and a timeline. So normally what I'll do is I'll write out first few weeks. I know it's really boring, right? First few weeks is like there's lots of masturbation in video games, and eventually you get to the end of the semester and that's where the exams are. So it's masturbation, video games, exams. So what you do is just flip your script and go exams at the beginning and then masturbation and video games as much as you want.